Argentina is known for many things. One, I would say, is red meat, and two, for sure, wine. Specifically, red wine. And where we're at today is a place called Mendoza, which is considered the wine capital of Argentina. One of the reasons is because of the climate here, which makes wine producing perfect. We're in a desert, so there's pretty much 0% humidity, which helps keeps away pests, fungi. Also, we're at a higher altitude, and this place receives a ton of sunlight. So making wine in this region, perfect. I'm on a tour right now that I found off of vineyard.com. They have different types. You can have the all-day tour with lunch included, but I just reserved a half day for around, I think it was $37. For those who may be interested in visiting or just curious, I'm gonna show just a few clips from the tour, and then at the end, I'm gonna do a quick walk around in Mendoza to show you what it looks like. Okay, we just got off the van right here, or the shuttle bus. We're at the first spot. This is supposed to be organic wine. The first vineyard that we stopped at specializes in organic wines. And if you've never been to a tasting before, whether it be rum tasting, tequila tasting, maybe a brewery, basically what happens is that when you first get there, they're going to give you a quick history lesson of the company. Then after that, you get a history lesson of the product. Once that's finished, you usually head inside to their factory to see how they produce the product. And then at the end, the best part, the actual tasting.
Vino sin sulfitos agregados. El sulfito es una herramienta que tienen los enólogos. Voy a tener que sacar porque si no, no puedo contarles muy bien. Primer paso en la degustación, le vamos a prestar atención al color del vino. Es muy intenso, ponen este remolino en la copa, y que vean cómo lentamente el vino empieza a mostrarnos lágrimas. Empiezan a derramarse lágrimas de alcohol por la copa. Como pueden ver, floten los aromas. Yo acá siento una mezcla de frutos rojos muy interesante. A mí me huele a ciruela, cereza. Primero y se escupan. Entonces, no, evitemos eso. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cuál de los dos tintos es más el estilo de ustedes?
A mí el segundo.
Segundo. ¿Y el primero qué les pareció?
All right, we just finished the tour. This is the first one. We have 2 more stops. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the wines here. You got obviously Chardonnay, this other stuff, Merlot. Then Malbec obviously is the most popular. Here goes some of the prices. 800, 1,000. Cabernet, 2,000.
Muy bueno, ¿eh?
Yeah. All right, let's purchase one. I'm a sweets guy, so I'm gonna get the Espumante. Don't judge me, guys. I get this. I grab this one right here. Here we go. Taking a quick break from the wine tour. Olive production here is pretty popular. Olive oil, so we're here at Pass Rye. Not only is wine popular here, but also olive oil. And I will tell you this, I have a newfound respect for olive oil. Some of you guys may just think of it as something you pour in a pan before you scramble your eggs, but let me start off with what happened. Similar to the previous place, go inside, history lesson. They tell us about the different type of olive oils. You know, you see the virgin, extra virgin, all that good stuff. They explain to us how to identify, you know, the good ones versus the bad ones. And lastly, again, the tasting. Now this one blew me away because on the tables they have bread. And so the lady pours olive oil on top. So delicious. It sounds simple, but it was very good. And then they had this paste that they smear over the bread. Man, sometimes when I would be in a pizzeria, and this is in the States, when I was in a pizzeria or somewhere, I'll see people pour olive oil on top of their food, and I never really thought much about it, but now I see why. It can add a nice touch to your meal. So I kept it simple. I got the small bottle right there. I will say the bread with like the paste on top, as you can see the colors over there. Carrot paste, they got bean paste, remolacha, carrot paste. It may not sound too appealing, but it was actually very delicious. Just right on bread, and then pour some olive oil on top. Oh yeah. Last but not least, we visited 2 more places. The first one specialized in Malbec, which is the most popular wine in Argentina. Every region has their own preference. I'm sure certain countries may specialize in Merlot, others in Cabernet. In Argentina, Malbec. And the final vineyard that we went to was a little different. Their wine was it had a higher alcohol content. I forgot what they did, but it was supposed to be a stronger, sweeter wine. And it was a great finish to the tour because they let us try 5 of them.
Dolce Flor y Rosa.
Okay, gracias. All right, this is I forgot what they said. 16%, 17%, 18% alcohol. Make sure you eat before you do one of these wine tastings. All right, so it's pretty much the end of the tour, man. We're gonna get up in this van, head back to Mendoza, the central. I'm gonna grab something to eat. I'll show you guys that. I'm gonna grab something to eat. And then we're gonna end it right there. It's pretty, oh, and then they have ice cream over here. Yep, let's all get in here. Pretty cold too. So we're back in the city. I'm heading back home. Well, let me start off saying that I'm just gonna shoot a quick little video of some of the vibes here. Some of you guys thinking about visiting in the future, what it's like, what you can expect. Keep in mind, this is a weekday. I usually try to visit places on the weekend for the atmosphere. People's day off, so there's more activity. But the way I planned this, it didn't happen that way. So it's a Tuesday. It's around maybe 3:30-ish. Also, the way this place was, well, at least how I pictured it, I was looking for more of a kind of pueblo, like a town. That's not really the case. Hola, disculpen.
Hi.
Por favor, en inglés, si puedan, ¿cómo es Mendoza? Es mi primera vez. ¿Cómo es la cultura y todo eso?
Mendoza are sí, bueno, para the country is very amazing. La gente viene para visitar. The people are ¿cómo se dice?
Cuéntanos en español, yo puedo traducirlo.
La gente, la verdad que es bastante buena, bastante comunicativa. Mendoza, la verdad que es muy bonito. Más que nada los paisajes.
¿Y qué es una cosa para hacer acá?
Y más que nada ir al dique, conocer la ruta de las bodegas, los findes,
El vino.
hacer rafting. Rafting es un deporte que es una lancha que va por los ríos.
Ajá.
¿Qué más?
Ir al Parque General San Martín.
Okay.
Es muy lindo.
Okay.
Tenés un montón de cosas para visitar acá.
Es muchas cosas.
El centro es bastante bonito de Mendoza.
Sí, ahora.
Aristides es la mejor parte.
¿La qué?
Aristides es una calle de acá de Mendoza.
Que es como la
El
más
centro,
conocida.
que es la más conocida. Hay muchísima gente, muchísimos bares para conocer.
Ah, ya, cerca, es más,
Ajá.
pero ya, okay.
Es cerca del Parque San Martín.
Mejor en la noche.
Sí, en la
muy
noche.
buena en la noche.
Okay. Eso todo es mucho. Oh, and this is what I wanted to bring up. I was talking about earlier. When I was doing research, I'm not gonna lie, I pictured this place more like Oaxaca. Kind of like a traditional feel. But as you can see, some of the architecture and the buildings and all that stuff, it seems newer. Sí. Una camarita. Hold on. Damn.
Hola amigo.
Sí, ese para vino, ¿cierto?
Vino, cambio, oro.
Ah, vino. No entendí nada.
23.
No entendí nada.
No me da problema, uno te da
Ah, okay, for cambio. Hey, gracias. I hope they're saying something good. But anyways, man, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. I thought hold on, let me gather myself. I thought this place would be more like Oaxaca. But what happened from when I was reading online, this place experienced an earthquake. Huge earthquake back in the day. Destroyed pretty much like 90% of the city, majority of the city. So when they rebuilt it with, oh, hold on, a ton of stuff going on. They rebuilt it using more modern technology, architecture. They also, the streets, super wide. The buildings, just the way they did everything, they made sure that if there was another earthquake, they would be able to withstand it. And so it doesn't look as traditional as maybe some of the other towns. Well, this is a city, but it's nice. I'm on the street headed back home. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Appreciate you guys watching. Town of Mendoza. I'm pretty sure some people probably never even heard of it. But you guys know I like to explore a little bit, just a tad bit. Anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys at the next one. Deuces.